Hey everyone, Saturday update. Happy weekend. Tony George, Doc Sports, NFL preseason. Broncos at 49ers. Let's break it down for you here and then tell you everything that's going on their website. Big day today in Major League Baseball. You want a big hitter? You a big game hunter? You just want to bet the 6 and 7 unit plays? I got one for you on the website. FYI. That being said, what have we seen in the NFL preseason? Well, you saw it last night with the freebie. You got the over winner, no problem. In the Browns and Panthers game, and it looks like Cleveland might have stole themselves a fifth-round quarterback. Shedeur Sanders, as I mentioned yesterday in the free play video, I saw him play Nebraska up in Lincoln last year. He looked really good in that game. He's got a lot of skills. Can move around, can make throws. And he was doing it behind zero offensive line. He had a 106 QBR rating last night. FY, I know it was the Panthers. I know it was preseason. You know, I get it. I get it. But I'm telling you, they might have be the first time in franchise history they ever stole a quarterback in the draft. Because Cleveland's got one of the worst records of drafting quarterbacks of anybody in the NFL. But nonetheless, interesting. Is he going to take over for Joe Flacco? No. But looks like a legitimate backup with some skills. Flacco at his age probably going to last an entire season, especially in that division with those defenses. That being said, let's get to this game here tonight. What have we seen with all these games? Every single game, including the Hall of Fame game, over. Now, usually, the defenses are ahead of the offense early in the season and in the preseason. That isn't the case this year. Now, the game last night, Detroit and Atlanta, they stopped it with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. There was a serious injury on the field to a Detroit player. Word is he's in the hospital there in Atlanta and he's moving all his extremities. But it was an ugly scene there. Coaches and players decided not to go on. I don't blame them. It's preseason. Who gives a rat's ass? Okay? And you're seeing that with a lot of these games, a lot of these favorites not covering. Nobody gives a rat's butt. Okay? So the total market is low-bearing fruit right now, in my opinion. And here you got a game tonight. 36.5 points, Denver, San Francisco. Now, Denver is a team that a friend of mine that does a daily show at VSiN in Vegas, Matt Humans, he says they're going to win the division. Well, I'm going to have Matt on a podcast, and we're going to go toe-to-toe on that. Because Bo Nix is not ready to supersede Patrick Mahomes, nor Sean Payton ready to supersede Andy Reid in that division. Not yet. Denver's a year away, in my opinion. Are they better? Yeah. See if we get that sophomore slump out of Bo Nix. But in this game, these two have been practicing against each other in practice last couple of days. So Denver's been out there a while. You have two offensive-minded coaches in Sean Payton and Kyle Shanahan. Neither one of them is going to pound the rock between the tackles all night long. And you got some good quarterback rotations. I don't know about the length of the starters, if any, for either one of these teams with Purdy and Nix. But if you take a look at the QB rotation here, San Fran, they've got Mac Jones coming in there. Now, he started last year for New England. You got a couple others in there. Curtis Rourke might see some time. Mordecai might see some time. For Denver, you've got Jarrett Stidham and Sam Ehlinger. Both have been starters in the NFL. I like the over. I like the over. Now, Denver's defense, when the regular season rolls around, a different story. A really good defense. San Francisco's defense this year slipped quite a bit. I'm not high on San Francisco this year. I don't think they're even going to win. I don't even think they're going to win their division. I think the Rams are the team to beat if, in fact, Stafford gets over this back issue. FYI. But nonetheless, take the over tonight. At the website today, we have a 6-unit Major League Baseball top play. Here's the hype. Based in fact, we've had 14 top plays all year long in Major League Baseball. Those of you that follow me know I don't throw out 6 and 7 unit plays all over the place. Ever. I probably put out the least amount of top picks on Doc's website as anybody on there. And that's not to say that they're wrong by doing what they do. That's what I do. We're all independent of each other. You know, we just house ourselves under Doc's umbrella. Well, I've had 14 top picks. I've cashed 10 of them for plus $4,220 or $4,120 to the good for a $100 player. That's what I've done with Major League Baseball top picks. That's the hype. PGA. We talk about PGA and NASCAR every weekend, and you guys don't want to, for whatever. I hate watching golf. I don't like golf. I don't like NASCAR. I don't like watching guys make fast left-hand turns in a circle all day long. It interests me none. Does money interest you? Because we just keep winning these NASCAR 4-0 the last 2 weeks, plus $1,600 to the good. PGA started out yesterday. FedEx Cup playoffs. St. Jude's Classic down in Memphis. The top 70 golfers got there. And then it goes to the top 50 next week, and then the final. But it's the playoffs. Plus 480 yesterday on a 4-unit pick on a plus 120 underdog. Saturday, plus 130 underdog. Come on. Doc Sports, right there. Also, a Nerfy bet today. 4-unit, easy money in the prop arena today. We won one last night for you, a Nerfy. 3-unit pick. Now we have a 4-unit best bet. And again, do not discount 4-unit picks. They're the best bets of the day. I just don't throw this top play designation around. We're trying to manage bankrolls, and slow and steady wins the race. You know. FYI. Doc Sports place to be. WNBA back. Cased the last 3 days in a row, including Las Vegas last night. We're passing today. We'll be back up on Sunday. Good luck.